Imagine walking into your home and feeling as if the air itself is alive, soft, pure, and full of quiet light. The rooms feel lighter, as though something invisible has been lifted from them. The Japanese call this kiyomeru-i, the purified home. In Japan, cleaning and purification are not chores. They are sacred rituals that awaken peace and abundance. A pure home is not only free from dust, it's free from stagnant energy. When energy flows, life flows. Today, we'll explore 8 Japanese rituals to purify your home, to awaken peace, clarity, and prosperity from the inside out. Before we continue, I'd like to ask you something. Tell me which country and city you're watching from. I'd love to know and leave you a heart. And don't forget to subscribe and help me reach the goal of 1,000 likes. The first Japanese ritual is Shubatsu no Kaze, the wind of cleansing. In Japan, people believe that air carries energy, both heavy and light. That's why they open every window in the morning, to let fresh air sweep through the home and carry away what no longer belongs. Even on cold days, this ritual refreshes the spirit. Try opening windows and doors for 10 minutes daily. Feel how the air shifts, how stillness becomes motion. The second ritual is Ofuda no Tokoro, honoring sacred symbols. Many Japanese homes have a small kamidana, a Shinto shelf where people place charms or sacred papers representing purity and protection. You don't need a shrine to do this. Simply choose one peaceful corner and dedicate it to stillness. Place a candle, a crystal, a small plant, or a photo that represents gratitude. When you pass it, pause and breathe deeply. It becomes your spiritual anchor. The third ritual is Mizu no Kiyomi, cleansing with water. Water in Japan is a sacred purifier. From temple fountains to daily bathing, it washes away energetic residue. You can bring this practice into your home by cleaning surfaces with warm water and natural scents, lemon, cedar, or rice vinegar. As you wipe, imagine washing away worries and welcoming renewal. Even sprinkling a little water near the entrance each morning, as some Japanese do, symbolizes fresh beginnings. The fourth ritual is Hai no Tomoshibi, the light of fire. In temples, candles are lit to invite divine energy. Fire represents transformation, turning heaviness into warmth. Light a candle daily, even for a few minutes, to bless your home with clarity. You can also burn incense or natural sage, allowing the smoke to drift gently through rooms. As it moves, imagine it carrying away invisible tension. Fire purifies not by force, but by light. The fifth ritual is Oto no Kiyome, sound purification. In Japan, sound has spiritual power. Temple bells ring to cleanse the air, clapping before prayer clears energy. You can use this principle at home. Clap softly in the corners of each room or use a small bell. The vibrations awaken stagnant air. Sound breaks stillness and invites life. These first 5 rituals focus on clearing, using the natural elements of wind, fire, water, and sound to release what feels heavy. But the Japanese also know that true purification means replacing emptiness with intention. In the next part, we'll explore the remaining rituals, how to fill your home with calm, abundance, and light after it has been cleansed. In Japan, purification is never just about removing what's old. It's about inviting what's sacred. Once the air, water, fire, and sound have cleared the space, the Japanese turn to rituals that fill the home with new, gentle energy. The 6th ritual is Shizen no Kwe Okiku, listening to nature's voice. Japanese homes are designed to live in harmony with the seasons. They shift with time, lighter fabrics in summer, soft warmth in winter. This seasonal awareness keeps energy fresh. You can practice this by aligning your home with nature's rhythm. Place flowers that reflect the current season. Open blinds to let the natural light shift through the day. or use materials that remind you of the earth. Wood, stone, cotton, bamboo. When your home reflects nature, it feels alive and abundance flows easily. The seventh ritual is kokoro no suji, cleaning the heart. The Japanese believe the home mirrors the mind. If you clear your space but carry resentment, your energy will still feel heavy. That's why emotional purification is essential. Before cleaning, they often take a quiet pause, a moment to breathe, bow, or reflect. You can do the same. Close your eyes, place your hand over your chest and ask, "What am I ready to release today?" Let your home's cleansing begin from within. Every object you move then carries purpose. The eighth ritual is Hibi no Kansha no Gi, the daily ceremony of gratitude. Gratitude is considered the final step of purification. In Japanese homes, people often bow slightly or whisper a thank you after finishing a task, sweeping, cooking, or watering plants. This humility maintains the flow of positive energy. Try ending your cleaning with gratitude. Thank your home for sheltering you, your furniture for comfort, the air for renewal. Gratitude seals the energy of peace into the space you've cleared. Another quiet practice woven through all Japanese rituals is omoyari no ugoki, movement of kindness. It's how they handle every object, slowly, gently, as if each thing has a spirit. When you move with tenderness, your environment responds in kind. The Japanese say, when you care for your home begins to care for you. Finally, there is Inori no Hikari, the light of prayer. It doesn't need to be religious. It's about intention. Before sleeping, many people in Japan light a small candle or lamp and take one last look around, silently expressing peace. You can do this too. Turn off bright lights, light a soft one, and say quietly, "Let this place rest." That small act blesses the night. Together, these rituals, Shizen no koe o kiku, kokoro no suji, Hibi no kansha no gi, omoyari no ugoki, and inori no hikari, invite serenity and prosperity to live in your space. Each gesture becomes a bridge between your home and the sacred. When practiced daily, they awaken something subtle but powerful, the energy of gratitude and flow that attracts abundance naturally. In Japan, people say, "Kiyomeru koto wa ikiru koto." To purify is to live. Cleansing your home is cleansing your soul. And in the next part, we'll explore how these 8 rituals come together as a continuous rhythm, one you can live by to bring peace and renewal into every day of your life. When the 8 Japanese rituals are practiced together, they form what the Japanese call Kurashi no Kiyome no wa, the circle of purification in daily life. It's a rhythm, not a routine. Each gesture feeds the next. Air clears space, light awakens energy, water refreshes life, and gratitude seals it all with harmony. The Japanese believe that purification is not something to do once in a while, but a way to live every day. Each morning, they begin anew, and each night, they close the day with respect. You can build your own circle of purification in the same way. Start each morning with Shubatsu no Kaze, the wind of cleansing. Open your windows, stretch your arms, and let your breath move with the air. Then, follow with Mizu no Kiyome, cleaning a small corner with water, even just your sink or table. Feel how freshness spreads as water touches surfaces. Later in the day, light a candle, Hai no Tomoshibi, to bring clarity and warmth. Watch the flame, inhale deeply, and imagine it burning away all worry. Then, once or twice a week, use Oto no Kiyome, the purification of sound. Clap gently in the corners of each room or ring a small bell. Sound breaks invisible tension and restores softness to the air. As the day unfolds, integrate the more reflective rituals, Kokoro no Suji, emotional cleansing, and Hibi no Kansha no Gi, daily gratitude. You can combine them by ending your cleaning with a quiet "thank you." Even saying those words shifts the energy in a room. The Japanese view gratitude as the highest form of purification because it changes energy from heavy to luminous. In the evening, honor Shizen no Koe o Kiku, listening to nature's voice. Let the sounds of rain, crickets, or the breeze fill your home. These are nature's prayers, reminding you that calm exists even in silence. And before rest, light Inori no Hikari, the gentle light of prayer. Dim the house, soften your heart, and let peace settle. These small repeating acts weave serenity through your entire day. The Japanese call this naru kiyome, becoming purity. It means that purification stops being something you do and becomes something you are. You start to notice that your space no longer feels heavy, your sleep deepens, and even challenges seem to pass more easily. That's because your home begins to act like a filter for energy, absorbing, cleansing, and returning calm. When you walk in, you feel held. When you leave, you carry lightness with you. But purification isn't only personal. In Japan, it's also communal, a way to connect hearts. In the next part, we'll explore how these rituals are used in families, temples, and neighborhoods, showing how Japanese people preserve peace together, keeping not just their homes, but their entire communities in balance. In Japan, purification extends far beyond the walls of a single home. It flows through entire communities. The Japanese call this Kiyome no Kokoro, the spirit of purification. Nadi. It's a shared belief that when each person tends to their own space with sincerity, the collective energy of the neighborhood, the town, and even the country becomes lighter. This is why, in Japan, cleaning is not a private duty, but a communal act of respect. One of the most beautiful examples is Suji no Asa, the morning cleaning. In schools, children sweep classrooms together before lessons begin. In temples, monks clean the grounds in silence before prayer. Even in small towns, neighbors sometimes gather to tidy shared paths or gardens. The act isn't about appearance, it's about connection. Everyone participates, young and old, because everyone benefits from clear energy. You can bring this practice into your own life by transforming cleaning into connection. Invite family or friends to join you in a shared ritual, a Saturday morning refresh, where each person cares for one part of the home while soft music plays. Begin with Shubatsu no Kaze, opening all windows, and end with Hai no Tomoshibi, lighting one candle together. When multiple hearts move with one purpose, the air becomes radiant. The Japanese also honor Omoyari no Seikatsu, a life of empathy. It's the practice of purifying through kindness. In daily life, this means being mindful of how your energy affects others, your tone of voice, your expressions, even your silence. A calm spirit purifies a room faster than any incense. You can practice this by greeting loved ones softly each morning, lowering your voice when you sense tension, or leaving notes of gratitude for others to find. Every act of empathy sends ripples of harmony through your home. Another communal ritual is Kawa no Misogi, purification by the river. During festivals, people gather by water to cleanse their spirits and release old burdens. The idea is symbolic. As water flows, so does life. You can recreate this energy by introducing small water rituals, perhaps watering plants mindfully, washing dishes in silence, or rinsing your hands before meals. The gesture reminds you that cleansing is renewal, not erasure. The Japanese also live by Aida no Chawa, harmony in the spaces between. It's about maintaining balance in relationships, leaving room for others' feelings just as you leave space in a tidy room. When you give emotional space, listening without interrupting, forgiving without demand, peace multiplies. The energy between people becomes light, just like air between open windows. Finally, there's itadakimasu no kokoro, the heart of gratitude before receiving. Before every meal, Japanese families say itadakimasu, a humble acknowledgement of the life and effort behind the food. This small act purifies intention. It reminds everyone that abundance isn't taken, it's shared. You can adopt this habit not just before meals, but before any act of consumption, light, water, time, or conversation. Pause, say thank you silently, and watch how appreciation changes the energy of even the simplest moments. Together, these communal and emotional practices form the deeper layers of purification: empathy, gratitude, flow, and connection. They show that harmony isn't created alone. It's sustained together. And in the next part, we'll bring all 8 rituals together into one flowing philosophy, a way to live daily life as ceremony, where your home becomes a temple of peace and abundance that blesses everyone who enters. When all 8 Japanese rituals come together, they form what is known as wa no michi, the way of harmony. It's not just about cleaning or decorating. It's about cultivating sacred rhythm. In Japan, a home is not only a physical structure, it's a living spirit that holds your memories, emotions, and dreams. When you purify it, you heal yourself. Each of the 8 rituals serves a purpose, like notes in a peaceful melody. Shubatsu no kaze, the wind of cleansing, clears stagnant energy. Ofuda no tokoro, honoring sacred symbols, brings protection and focus. Mizu no kiyome, water purification, restores flow. Hai no tomoshibi, the light of fire, transforms heaviness into warmth. Oto no kiyome, sound purification, awakens sleeping energy. Shizen no koe okiku, listening to nature, reconnects you with the cycles of life. Kokoro no suji, emotional cleansing, aligns inner and outer harmony. And Hibi no kansha no gi, daily gratitude, seals everything with love. When practiced together, they form a loop: air, light, water, sound, emotion, nature, gratitude, each feeding the next. The Japanese call this meguri no kiyome, the purification that circulates. It means peace doesn't come once. It renews itself daily. You can bring this cycle into your life easily. Begin each morning by opening your windows and breathing deeply. Wipe a surface with care, light a candle, or ring a small bell. As you do, speak softly to your home. Whisper, "Let today be peaceful." Throughout the day, listen to nature, birds, wind, or rain, and let their rhythm guide your own. In the evening, sit for a moment with your thoughts. Let them pass without holding. Say thank you for the day, even if it wasn't perfect. Gratitude closes the loop, returning calm to where it began. The Japanese know that when energy circulates, abundance follows naturally. A pure home attracts clarity, opportunities, and comfort because nothing blocks the flow. That's why they see purification as a form of spiritual wealth. Kiyomeru koto wa yutaka ni naru koto. To cleanse is to become abundant. Udu, when the mind and environment are light, you make space for good things to enter. You may start to notice subtle blessings, smoother mornings, better focus, a softer atmosphere. Even your relationships may feel more patient, more open. That's because harmony radiates outward. A peaceful home doesn't just affect you, it influences everyone who steps inside. The Japanese treat this harmony as sacred. Temples, gardens, and homes are all purified the same way, with rhythm, gratitude, and love. You can do this too. Your home can become your personal temple of calm. And in the final part, we'll bring all of this together, the philosophy, the rituals, and the energy, into a closing reflection that shows how purification can transform not just your space, but the very way you move through the world. When the Japanese speak of purification, they are really speaking about returning to truth, to the quiet, balanced state that exists beneath all chaos. Kiyome no Michi, the path of purification, is not a destination but a way of being. Through the 8 rituals, you learn to live as though your home and your heart are one breathing organism, exhaling tension, inhaling light. Every movement becomes a prayer, every gesture a reflection of gratitude. Shubatsu no Kaze teaches that air carries renewal. When you open your windows, you're not just letting in wind, you're letting in possibility. Ofuda no Tokoro reminds you to honor what is sacred, that your home becomes holy when you treat it with respect. Mizu no Kiyome cleanses with flow, showing that purity is never static, but always in motion. Hai no Tomoshibi transforms heaviness into radiance, reminding you that even darkness has purpose, to make light meaningful. Oto no Kiyomi invites sound to awaken stillness, teaching that vibration is life itself. Shizen no Koe o Kiku returns you to nature, the great purifier, whose cycles remind us that nothing stays stagnant forever. Kokoro no Suji clears emotion, proving that peace begins where forgiveness lives. And Hibi no Kansha no Gi, daily gratitude, seals all with warmth, the final whisper that says, I see the blessing in this moment. When these 8 rituals become part of your daily rhythm, you no longer chase serenity, it finds you. You wake with lighter thoughts, move with softer energy, and sleep with deeper rest. You begin to feel that your home itself breathes, in the morning with air, at noon with movement, at night with silence. In Japan, people say, Aiwa kokoro no kagami. The home is the mirror of the heart. When you care for your space, you polish that mirror until it reflects clarity. A home purified through rhythm and gratitude becomes a sanctuary that vibrates with quiet strength. It attracts abundance not through effort, but through balance. Clean energy draws clean opportunities. Calm attracts kindness. Gratitude multiplies joy. This is why purification is seen as both spiritual and practical, a way to keep life open, flowing, and kind. And perhaps the most beautiful truth of all is that you don't need perfection to begin. The Japanese never wait for the ideal day, the perfect tools, or endless time. They begin with one breath, one open window, one candle flame. Peace starts in the smallest action done with sincerity. So tonight, as you prepare for rest, take a slow breath and look around. Notice the objects, the air, the silence. Whisper softly, "Thank you for this day." Feel your home respond, calm, gentle, alive. You have awakened its spirit. From this moment forward, may your home and your heart move together in harmony, carrying peace and abundance into every dawn. If this message inspired you, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and share it with someone who longs for serenity. Together, let's spread the calm wisdom of Japan. One purified home, one peaceful soul at a time.